Alright, so hey guys, today we are going to be continuing on with our study of the Middle Ages. So far we've looked at an overview of the Middle Ages and we've looked at feudalism. So today we're going to be looking at the roles of the Roman Catholic Church. So the way that I want you to set up your notes so that it's not quite as much writing will look something like this. So in the middle you will write roles of the Roman Catholic Church. You'll section off your notebook into 4 different sections and then write role 1, role 2, role 3, and role 4. It just kind of makes it a little bit easier. And as we go through this presentation, you'll see that some things are divided by numbers as well as letters. So it'll say like role 1, the church did this, and then it'll say like A, and it'll elaborate, and then like number 1 and elaborate even more. All that I'm requiring for you to write is the roles and also what's beside of the letters. If you want to write more, totally up to you. As always, I'm not going to say, no, you can't write that. Write what you feel is necessary. And we are going to be going through this entire presentation today. It's pretty short, and so it really shouldn't take us too long to get through all of it. So I am just going to kind of dive into this. As always, your presentation is on Canvas. If you have any questions pop up, feel free to contact me. All this will play into a project that will happen at the end of the unit, and it will be what's in place of what would usually be a test. So hopefully you guys like the project a little bit better. But the very first role that we have of the Roman Catholic Church is that it is a unifying force. So where it says role 1, you would write unifying force. So after we see the Western Roman government fall, if you think back to Rome, they split in half. The Western Roman Empire fell, the Eastern Roman Empire continued as the Byzantine Empire for a while. So once the Western Roman Empire fell, we're not going to have a central government for a while because Rome had control of most of the known world. So the people of Europe weren't very unified. They didn't have anything kind of keeping them together because that central government had fallen. Now they're just kind of like, what do we do? And a lot of feudal kingdoms will be set up. Like we looked at feudalism the last time. That just means that there's different kings set up all around Europe now with lords taking care of their pieces of land. So there's a lot of different leaders in charge. And so we will see that these people in Europe are going to continue to identify and be a united front because of their religion, because that will be something that they all have in common. And this common link of the Roman Catholic Church will last for 1,000 years. And so our head of the Roman Catholic Church will be the Pope. And in the Middle Ages, the Pope will be the head of the Christian church in western parts of Europe, and he will be seen as God's representative living on earth. Popes and kings will end up the Pope and kings will end up kind of fighting each other for power. In some places, the king will be like, I'm the most powerful person. And then the Pope will be like, nope, you aren't, because I answer to God, and you answer to me because I'm God's representative. And then the king's like, no, I'm in charge of the government, you're under me. And so it's a whole back and forth for them. And the Pope will reside in the Vatican City. The Vatican is located in Italy. It is still there today. And it is the center of the Roman Catholic Church, again, even today. And in the presentation, I do have a picture of the Vatican for you to see. So for the second role of the Roman Catholic Church over here is to spread Christianity. So with the Roman Catholic Church, they will set up what is known as monasteries. And a monastery is a community of monks, so religious men who go and separate themselves from society in order to focus more on their faith. And so monks will spend their time in these monasteries praying a lot, they'll work a lot, and they'll also meditate. One of the major roles of these monasteries and of these monks was to spread the Christian faith. They would create these religious orders that helped to spread Christianity, and it helped to spread the teachings of the Christian church. All right, so role 3 is to preserve Christian writing after the fall of Rome. So we are going to see that a lot of Christian writings are preserved because of the Catholic Church. They had what is called a scriptorium, where monks would go and they would literally just copy books for hours on end. That was part of their work that they would do to help spread Christianity. And so they had what was known as these Book of Kells, and they are these old ancient manuscripts, meaning that they were written by hand and that were decorated with a lot of very intricate, very beautiful pictures. And I have several pictures of what these Book of Kells did look like. And then last but not least, rule 4, there it is, rule 4, is education. So monasteries are going to be our very first kind of centers of learning. Boys would go there in order to train to become priests, and they will also end up expanding to be some of Europe's first universities. Like the Notre Dame Cathedral in France will be a university for a while, the site of a university for a while. And so people go there to get their education. And so that is the last major role of the Roman Catholic Church. So again, nothing super long, nothing super hard. That is just kind of our overview of the roles of the Roman Catholic Church. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Otherwise, I hope you guys are staying safe. I love you so much. I hate that we aren't going to get to spend the rest of the school year together, but I would rather us stay safe and be able to all come back together later. Bye.